So the first thing we want to find maybe something related to food. Where is it?
See right there.
Yeah, that's good. See, you can see better even where the glasses. So let's go ahead, open Max Launch. Yeah. In CGC, the computer there is faster actually than my laptop.
Okay.
You should definitely go there, try it. So let's go ahead, open the food sign. I assume this food sign is simple. It's basically just one billboard with a single image. Yeah, it's not like a highway sign. You have multiple boards. This one you only have one board, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wait. The Max 2 is open. Meanwhile, you can check out the maps, which will give you a brief idea
Yeah.
what the sun map looks like. The tricky thing is sometimes people like to use multiple image in one.
Yeah.
So when they define UV, you only define like a small portion of the image, which is efficient, but it make the job a little bit more complicated. So I prefer the easy, simple approach. It's like one image for one sun. You don't want to merge multiple sun together. But depends on the package you download. Some package, for example, I show you this one. This one is actually not bad. Yeah, this one is not bad. But some package will give you, I'll show you, like, in this situation. Well, it seems like I can't find a bad example. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe there's no bad example. So let's just using this to open the food court. Right. So let's go here. Max, individual, and food sign, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to bring that in Fireworks, drag the file into Max.
Oh, okay.
Choose open. So usually you'll see this warning. Oh, this is about gamma. That's okay. It's just a display of your monitor. Scale, it really depends on what the original file is. You can accept the default, and later you can do a measurement. And this is the warning I'm talking about. It's missing this texture. See, right?
Oh.
Because this texture was, linked by the author who has this folder in the D drive. We don't have this,
Yeah.
right? So the link is missing. However, what you can do is you can browse and relink them. Okay, so when you relink them, the only thing you need to do is add the new path. Make sure the path is somehow pointed into the right location. So in this case, it's on my E drive. So let's do that. No, let's cancel first, since I have to. Let's. What happened? Oh, let's close this first. Yeah, because I want to show you the map is actually located here.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the path to the map. So here, if I reopen the file, let's do this. This could be a little bit tricky. You need to drag this one more time. Food. Or maybe you can do this. Yeah, food. Reopen it. So here, when you do browse, we'll add, right? You want to add into that new location. So I can paste. So this is my new location. Use the path.
Oh.
If you forgot, you just need to navigate into the folder. see, which is under maps folder, right?
Yes.
Use a path. So this path is added as one of the list. Then click OK. Just click OK. Alright, so the file is in. You can sort of see the image, right? Let's make the lighting with I think the reason is dark.
Yeah.
It might be because there's some extra lighting we don't really need. Anyway, let's take a look at the list of objects. Oh, this is only objects. Alright. But that's okay. I think this is the, you can sort of see the color, right?
Yeah.
If you check out the material, which is this, and you can pick the color from the 3D objects, right? You can see here is linked to the map, and here is linked to that individual image. So here you can actually see the image, right?
Okay.
So everything's right. Then we just need to export into InfraWorks.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah. But before we do that, I think we should measure the scale, right?
Yeah.
You want to make sure, also the orientation kind of weird.
Yeah.
45 degree. So let's measure the distance first. If you go to Tools, measure the distance, here to here. It tells you this is about 55 units. Okay. If I check my unit, which is in custom unit, right? I'm using, let's do the metric. Let's set 1 unit equals meter, right? So metric, meter as my default. So in this case, I want to scale down this, right?
Yeah.
So let's do this maybe as 5 meters. That's roughly 1 story high.
Yeah.
So this right now is a 55. So we need to scale down this 0.5, right? So here's the scale. If you drag, see here is X, right now is 100. I will just simply change this to 10. Right.
Okay.
And let's do another measurement. So you'll see. Tools, measure here to here. That's about 5 meters.
Okay.
Okay, so this is good. Then we should also rotate this guy a little bit. Right, so it's facing, facing the south.
Yeah.
And also I want to use W to move this close to 0, 0. Right. So in the future, when we load this into InfraWorks, this will be in the right location. Same thing for the height. You see here. I want to move this down a little bit. Yeah, as close as you can. Okay. So now I should have this in the right location.
Oh, yeah, the image
Okay.
field.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. So here, you can do this zoom out, or here zoom out, right? You can turn around, change the display to default shading. Right, that looks pretty good.
Is there a way to get it even with the ground? Like,
Oh, it's not on the ground. Thanks for finding that. Right, so this is pretty good.
yeah.
You can also using the spacebar to lock it. So you see the yellow spacebar. So now you can just drag it without worry you lost the connection.
Okay.
Sometimes this is more convenient. Use spacebar to unlock. Alright, so we have this. It's pretty good. Then let's save the file, right? Usually you want to save the file. I would give this 2. Okay.
Cool.
Then let's go ahead, export. So export selected. Let's give a name to FoodSun FBX under my C drive documents max export folder. Right, you want to make sure the unit is meter. So right now it's automatic as meter.
Yeah.
Okay, you're done. Then the next step is we're gonna go ahead, put the FoodSun into InfraWorks. Okay. You want to make sure the I think InfraWorks is already set up as a metric system, so it's a meter as a default. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So the only thing you need to do is just bring it in. The scale should be correct.
Awesome.
Yeah. Questions?
Is there an easy way to place it in InfraWorks? Because I find that when I'm trying to place a 3D object, it
Yeah.
wants me to make a track and choose how far spaced apart they are. But if I just want to place one object down on its own, how do
Yeah.
you do that?
Double click.
Oh, double click?
Yes. Double click. You put a single point.
Okay.
Or you can draw a line, which give you an array, right, of the sun. So let's do that. So here I didn't synchronize, so this is still the kind of older version.
Okay.
But I think I already have the valley. Where is the valley? Yeah, I already put some sun there. See this one?
Oh, yeah.
So that's from the previous tutorial. Oh, there's something wrong here. See the double row. But anyhow, so let's put a FoodSun here, right?
Okay.
So first thing I do is to go ahead, open the palette. This is called Style Palette. And you go to 3D model, traffic sun. I go to TM traffic. This is my customized folder. So here you add this new, so I think that's in the export folder, FoodSun, right? You should always be aware of the size, 700K.
Okay.
That's pretty reasonable, small file size.
Got it.
Yeah. So you click OK. You should be able to see it. I mean, if you import from your own computer, it will give you a display.
Okay.
You should just keep things as a local origin. But for some reason, if you did not carefully put this close to origin, right, this could be pretty far away from 0, 0. If that's the case, you probably want to change to lower left, right? So that we're using the bounding box to define the origin. But in our case, we are pretty careful, so we can just simply use the local origin.
Okay.
Yeah. Click OK. That should show up. Let's give this name FoodSun. Alright, I'm done. So next thing is I want to put the sun to the highway, right?
Yeah.
There are a couple of ways you can do it. So first, let's just put a single sun there. Oh, what happened?
That looks crazy.
That's strange. Well, we'll take a look later. So here, if I do, let's see, create 3D furniture, I can type food, right? So FoodSun. If I want to put it right here, double click. Yeah, put the FoodSun right here.
Oh, that's it?
Yep. You might want to rotate a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done. Right, that's the FoodSun.
Great.
If you want to put an array of the FoodSun, you'll still, do the city furniture, right? Because we have this as a default now. So if
Yeah.
you just pick, let's use the same. So one click, you see a line here. When you double click, you will have an array of it.
Okay.
If you escape, you can control the density.
Yeah.
You can also control the rotation. You can also escape. You can also control this individually.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you define the sign.
Awesome.
If you want to delete, this will be tricky. You have to double click first. Right. So basically, you see the density control.
Yeah.
You are basically selecting the entire row of the sign. Then you have to hold your left mouse button, move the thing a little bit. I don't know, it's a trick, and then you use delete. If you don't move the thing, it's somehow still thinking you want to control the density. It won't allow you to delete.
Oh. Okay.
But anyhow, we got this sign here. I probably would just leave it here. Later you can, find the right place
Got it.
to have it. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. The whole process.
All right. Thank you, man.
Okay, let me stop the recording.